Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Mom Can I Have Another Dollar. Did you guys catch that the fourth place player was named Lip? That's fun.
No, I
Well,
wasn't looking at it at all.
Somewhere much further down the list was Bat and then Man. So somebody
that's
thought
an
they were
hilarious reference to Ninja Baseball Batman.
Oh, great.
You know,
can you
the
guys
famous
fucking believe
video game?
We've been doing this show, content creation for like almost a decade, and we still have not fucking played Smash TV, or we have, and we just forgot.
I thought you were gonna say, and we have not succeeded, and I was gonna say, yeah, I can believe that.
Oh, yeah. That's not a shot.
Oh!
Can you believe we've been doing this for so long and still no one cares?
Yeah, it's not easy
7
to do well if you
years?
don't try.
Yeah. Turns
It's
out if you
easy
leave for
to
long
do
periods
poorly.
of time, people will give up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good title for our project in
Our
the
memoir.
future. It's easy.
It's
To
easy
fail.
to give up.
It's easy to fail when you give up.
It's easy to suck
A great
when you're
children's
sucking.
story. Just remember.
Well, you know, it's like low effort content plus ineptitude plus longevity equals.
I got something
Bro, did
that
they ever port this to the Wii?
Probably.
sure it's somewhere out there.
I don't know how it would work on the Wii, though, because it's a twin-stick shooter. So
You would just use the motion control and the nunchaku.
that would be fucking awful.
Yeah, it
I
would,
was
but
also,
why would that stop them?
Yeah, I was also talking. Shit. Okay, I definitely stepped out of mine that time. I was talking to Kyle earlier, and I came to the realization, you know, a good couple decades late, was Smash TV possibly the first twin stick shooter? Like,
Maybe.
obviously, long before that was ever a genre.
Can you name any
Unless
other
you
twin-stick
count
shooter?
Warlords.
I mean, there are a million of them now.
Name one.
Geometry Wars, the one that everyone has played.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, you didn't think of that one, did you?
Nope. I couldn't think of it.
Oh,
That's
that
why I
was
asked
Shrem.
Nick to name one.
Yeah.
Well, it's the first famous one, at least, and that's all that matters.
There was
When it comes to
also,
arcade classics.
I think the game was just called Carnage or something like that.
Total Carnage.
Yeah,
That's actually-
Cowboys
that's
and
the one that
Ambien.
got shut down on YouTube because of the title.
Yeah.
Remember?
Well, it will always.
That's the one where we came up with Cowboys and Ambien. That's one of the most important episodes ever.
Yeah, that's why it will always live on in my memory.
I like how Keith was not listening to what you were saying,
Yeah,
and like, because you just said that.
Yep.
Oh, Total Carnage.
Oh.
Cowboys and
What?
Ambien, motherfuckers.
Who? Is there an owl in here? Did somebody turn on a strobe light? Well, anyway.
I think Keith's smelling toast over there.
Speaking of high quality content, you know.
Oh, speaking
you
of
know.
high quality content, I opened up the document to like write down what games we should play tonight, and I stumbled upon a stupid idea that Nick and I had where we were basically coming up with like shitty like My Hero Academia characters.
Oh.
And we came up with a guy whose power is skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
And he can skeleport. He has skeloscopic vision.
Oh, yeah.
So
fuck.
you came up with the character from Skies of Arcadia on Sega Dreamcast, basically.
Wait, is that a
We
thing?
sure did.
I guess.
4 or 5 question marks.
Yeah. Did we?
Well,
There's
if
more.
you upgrade a Vice enough, one of his powers is to summon a skeleton. Increases
No.
your team's defense.
This was just like
something.
thinking of all sorts of dumb shit that as long as it could have the word skeleton sort of jammed into the wording, he has that power.
Yeah, but like
Please
it was
don't
also
say
dumb
the
in
phrase jam in after the word skeleton.
Yeah. Well,
That
it's also
sounds
stupid because
painful.
he also could he had skeloscopic vision, which allowed him to see skeletons from a distance.
Yeah. Only
Not like
skeletons.
Yeah.
you can't not X-ray vision to be clear. Just like if there happens to be a skeleton, you can see it.
Yeah,
yeah.
like maybe it was inside of a meat bag, but he would just
I
see
don't
the
think-
skeleton.
The crime scene isn't around, but there is a dead raccoon 2 kilometers east.
Thanks, Skella,
Wait.
whatever his name was. I don't think he had a name.
If a creature is partially like rotted away, can he only see the skeleton parts of it, or is any part still inside the meat like invisible to his
You know,
telescopic
Keith, that's
vision?
why we needed you to ask these questions.
To answer these stupid questions.
We were so concerned
We're adrift
on like
without somebody who can dedicate neural activity to shit that is anti-important.
we were more curious on things that you could turn into a power, like normal words, and
Yeah.
then turn it into skeleton.
I feel like if I had the power of, future sight, every time my parents ask, like, why is it that you can remember, like, the names of every Pokemon, but you can't remember shit for your history class, I would just tell them, like, this is what I will become, and I tell them about shit like this.
I'm glad I'll never likely reproduce because I wouldn't have a leg to stand on with that shit. Well, you failed your history test, but you caught all by then 2,000 Pokemon or so.
You knew all of the VTubers.
I can't. Yeah, you've got every single HoloLive member like put on your wall, and all 200 of them by then. I'm like, well, and they ask why. Why is algebra important and not this? I'm like, you got me, man. I don't know. I can't. I don't have a good reason for you. I don't know.
Just tell them, when is algebra going to be important to my life when I can tell you that VTubers will be?
And they ask me questions like, who are you voting for? I'm like,
Who
hey,
am I?
turn on
What?
SpongeBob. Season 47 premieres tonight. You'll be happy about that, right? Yeah, there you go. SpongeBob time. I don't know. And then, get Daddy another drink. My only candidate is Jack Daniels. Ever since I accidentally put you and your mother from my wiener, I say.
Oh my God, that is a great way to.
Wow, this guy's got some great screams.
Yeah, there's some great sound effects going on here.
Amateur. Oh, that's a Kyle, I ask you very politely not to. I ask you this.
Well, you said amateur, so I thought, oh, this is my time to do it.
No. That wasn't an invitation to audition, bro.
Dog.
Well, maybe one day I too can aspire to eke out a meager existence in Florida.
Maybe.
And that's the level I'm at.
You got so many other states you've yet to try and fail in.
Yeah.
Why go back to something?
God damn it.
Why reboot?
Because then we can go to Kelly's again.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Kelly's is pretty far. Well, no, it's close to Nick. Much closer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Boba tea, right? Walking distance. That's nice.
He literally lives right around the
That's
corner.
a pretty
from that.
highfalutin upgrade. Highfalutin, Nick. You live in a fancy neighborhood. By my standards.
So I'm told, yeah.
And
This must be the last boss, because this is.
I got a future skeleton site.
Yeah.
I can tell anything and anyone who will someday be a skeleton.
Got him. 100% accuracy.
Well,
I mean,
no,
not
because
everything
there's some significant forensic information of like, no, you'll never be a skeleton, and then like, that guy is destined to die falling into a vat of steel or something.
Yeah, it's like, to never, like, anybody you ever meet who's buying like those blue plastic drums, stay the fuck away from that guy.
What would that power be called? It's got to have some, because you know how like you've seen My Hero Academia where like everything it's like meet so and so, his power tail, and you're like,
Yeah.
that's not a power. That's
an attribute. That is a limb.
that is a description.
Yeah.
It's just like those Korean pop stand like cards that they make. Her special power is baseball or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, I bought one of those packs of like Sonya Shide when we lived out in Korea, and I had them for the longest time. And then we were moving.
And your
Caitlin
wife got
found
rid
them.
of them.
Yep. Caitlin found them. She's like, "What is
damn it.
this?" And I go, yeah, we can get rid of that.
At least
That
it's
can
not
stay
those
here."
pornographic cards that they leave strewn about on the ground.
Oh yeah.
You would have had a lot more to answer for then, boy, howdy.
You see, I just wanted to collect them.
Toaster bonuses.
Hell yeah.
All right. I collect them. Yeah, like, at least you don't have HoloLive merch cluttering up your home. That'd be a tougher conversation. It's me or the animes.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid she would have a pretty sweet talk for Reddit one day, or like Mari
Am I the
Povich or
asshole?
something like that. You know what I mean?
What is it? Relationship advice from my husband is a anime prostitute card collection. What do I do?
This man will not get rid of his Dakimakura.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
can
has to be
say-
like a pinned comment on the thread to explain what the fuck he's talking about.
I've said
I
this,
think
but
we
yeah,
just
there's like
started.
annotations that you have to mouse over and shit. It's like a Wikipedia page, but like there was an indie live streamer that is no longer active, but they had the single greatest idea I've ever witnessed for a Twitch redeem, and there was no like interface explanation. It simply said 2 words: expand DeVito. And if you redeemed points towards that, a Danny DeVito body pillow would manifest on the screen, and every subsequent occasion that somebody redeemed those points, it would get bigger on the screen
That's pretty
until
good.
it would just take up the majority of the entire screen. So it's like a body pillow with Danny DeVito printed on it, and then you just like select that and make it bigger and bigger.
Now, was
And I
this
thought-
was this like over the streamer's view as well, like to
Yeah.
make it harder for them to see
Yeah.
what they're doing?
I think like the streamer was superimposed in front of the pillow, but the pillow was be in front of anything else.
That's not as funny.
I don't
wish it
remember
was-
exactly. It was a year or 2 ago, but like, I mean, it's one of those ideas you see that and you think, God damn, why didn't I come up with that? Why didn't I personally commission a DeVito body pillow?
It was so simple of an idea. Why wasn't it mine?
Yeah, it's like the telephone or like, you know, it's like
Cock rings.
or
I get it.
shut up, Kyle. Anyway, it's like Cowboys
That's
and
that
Andy,
old
and it's like,
Trouble
why didn't
Planet
God, I come
Jazz?
up with that? I thought
Oh,
we
shit.
were coming back
Shit.
to this with a new lease on life, a more sophisticated bent, a more sophisticated brand.
I don't know what gave you that dumb idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I barely can tolerate being in the same room as you. That's the real reason Keith's not in Florida anymore. I
We
don't
won't
know.
let him be.
Prolonged solitude. I don't know. I don't interact with people.
But also, as per protocol, we still have to give you shit for not being here.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Plus side is I am at least sort of saving money a little bit.
Yeah.
Now that I got my chompers fixed, it's all profits, baby.
It's
not
a
all
little blue, but like, what happens when your parents die and you can't live at their house anymore? What are you gonna
It's
do?
not
then?
blue, Kyle. It's dark. It's not blue. And Kyle, you think I don't question that scenario daily? I don't know who you think you're talking to. It's
Well-
not. This isn't. You're not talking to like. You're not talking to like a middle-aged lady who watches Dancing with the Stars or whatever. I assume they're not good at dealing with dark topics. I don't know. I don't know.
You can only
Normies, something.
presume, yeah.
I assume I'll have to get a job at some kind of a foundry and probably end up falling into the vat of steel, as I mentioned earlier. I will be a non-skeleton future.
You will
I'll
be
immune to
another
skeleton
episode of
future
Unsolved
vision.
Mysteries.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty easy.
No,
to
that's
solve
not
that.
unsolved. It's yeah, it's a pretty typical standard unemployable weeaboo fuck. Got crappy job with poor safety standards and perished to the concern of no one
Well,
and with no detriment made to the system at large.
find out Keith's fate maybe in the next episode. Some other game of Mom Can't Have Another Dollar.